YouTube, Force Arena Commanders, welcome to a brand new Let's Play video. Today we're looking at 2 vs 2 again. It's been posted on the forums that people are having problems in 2v2 and asked for training rooms, all these kind of things. Now if you're in a guild, you can do team 2 vs 2 and then you can sort of help each other out and strategies example, but there isn't really a set way of winning games in 2v2. It's about you. How can you be a better player in 2 vs 2? You're going to see a couple of videos here and I'll try and talk you through a few things that happen in the game. Now, whenever I start a PvP game for 2v2, so I actually thought someone got disconnected there, I wasn't sure. I'll always wait to see who makes the first move. Now my partner is a key thing. Are they aggressive? Are they passive? Where are they moving to? That is what I'll be looking for first of all before I make a move. Then obviously my opponent, as you can see the opponent did an aggressive play by deploying an ATST walker right there. And then, because we can't really communicate, we both dropped a drop pod on the opposite sides of the map. Now, as you can see, Sabrine's more aggressive, right in the combat, in your face stuff. So, what I will do, I'll adapt my playstyle to be more defensive. So, I'll cover our turrets where I can. And one of the things I tend to do is when covering turrets is draw the enemy away from the turret. So, I use my leader to draw them away. That way, the turret locks onto them, the turret shoots at them, but are doing no damage to the turret. That is the critical thing you have to look at doing, really. Again, look where I've deployed myself, although I'm now going to get into a fire sandwich and die. Too much fire there. But, again, the damage to the turret was very minimum, because I was in the way, I dropped the units down. They're the kind of things you want to do. If you haven't got healers in your deck, like I haven't, you need to be mindful of these kind of things. Also, if you're using a character like Han Solo, where you drop those proximity mines is critical. Drop them in places where a rocket trooper, for example, might walk down. Those are the kind of places you want to stop from happening, because that could save your bacon in a 1 vs 1 or even 2v2. And whenever I'm playing on the map, I'm always mindful of their healers. Do they have any healer droids? Being the Empire, or if you're Rebels, obviously, if you've got any barriers running around. So you want to do airstrikes and save your airstrikes for those only, really, because if you let them heal and repair the turrets, it's just going to mean you've got to do extra work, especially if your opponent is higher level. Now, like now, we've got them on the back foot, they've got no defences, so I've dropped the pod right on their shield generator. Again, always mindful of what's going on the map. They haven't got much health, so I can't really get involved here too much. But what I will do is drop a grenade behind the light tank, so it starts to deal some damage to it, and then barriers run across to repair it. Again, drawing away the stormtroopers, locking onto them, and then just generally defending, because Sabrine's done all the work. There's no reason why you both need to push. All you need to worry about is getting the win. It doesn't matter who gets the turrets, doesn't matter who does what. That is how you win out 2 vs 2. A random 2 vs 2 as well. Now, top left corner you have a map, and so many players pay no attention at all to the map. You've seen them in the videos that I've done. There's actually no attention, and you'll find that your opponent will go down one lane and you are under immense pressure down the left side and you actually get no help at all. So the good thing about you as a player is that you can change that. So if you see your partner making a really decent push, you can support that push by dropping units down, and I'll show you that in a video after this particular battle. Even in this battle, I'll do the same here. Now Luke Skywalker tends to be more aggressive, Suicide Luke, hence why I'll be a bit more defensive with Han. And Han really is good for defensive work. Now I didn't drop a right tank on the right side. Look at the defense he's got. Look at that. It's just no point. So I saw a chance for us to probe a bit on the left turret, and that's exactly what I've done. So when you make your plays, you always need to be mindful about where you drop units down. Don't just drop them down willy-nilly and hope that they'll do something. Make it count. You know, make everything you do count. And there I go, taking out that repair droid there. Now he's got level 2 bouncer. Luke's deck appears to be extremely weak, so I'm extremely concerned that I'm with a very under-level player here. So I'll drop a mine here in case I drop a rocket trooper, for example, who will walk on that and it will kill him. In comes my drop pod. Do a couple more bites, probing away. Luke's busy on the right side, so I was keeping my eye on the map, but not getting involved. See Vader going to go lock on now to stun him quickly, just to buy a few more seconds on that. But the right side is under immense pressure. Luke runs away. I don't know why he's picked up the health. He's got enough health there and then we will lose that turret probably now because of that move. It just cost us there. So in situations like this, you'll see it happen in this very game. It's where you think, okay, we've lost a turret, we're losing, we've got 1 minute 30 seconds to go, we're about to enter double energy. You need to take control. And the only way to do that is to find an opportunity where you can push a lane and then make it count. But it has to be a substantial push. You need to have a lot of energy in place, the right cars in place, all those kind of things have to be there. Like right now, both leaders on the right side of the map, so dropped a pod top left. Threw down some troopers there just to help cover the right side. And that pod is almost down to half health. In comes an ATST Walker, level 4. Wow, that's a big boy. Level 8 gunsman. So as you can see, top left, someone walked on my proximity mine. It's gone, so, and that protected my tower. So as we move to just 46 seconds to go, I've got no choice there but to make a play. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Vader's covering that left side. He does another strike on our turret for some reason, but this is the move I'm going to make now. In I go. I'll drop in everything I've got. I'll stun everything there. I'll make a move in that turret and just go for it. I'm now trying desperately to walk on to Vader, drop my mine on him to kill him, but it doesn't work, surprise, surprise. But it's bought enough time for us now, with just 20 seconds to go, get back into the game. Airstrike, taking out everything in there, and the turret does go down. So I'll drop my pod on the right side because the leaders are busy on the left. But there's a lot going on here now. Got Barry's working away, ATST Walker, Rocket Trooper, all coming down. So I'll now put everything I've got down just to defend this turret. 3 seconds to go. Luke and his army is pushing the right lane. I have to hang on here for dear life, and we'll do just that. And it's a GG. It was a close one. But by placing your leader in the way of all the units, prevents them from locking onto the turret. And when it's like literally that close, you have to throw down everything you've got. Because when you die, your units will pick up the slack and cover you in that situation. Just look at Luke's deck. Eesh, level 1 Royal Guards. This is tier 4. You know, you shouldn't be seeing those kind of decks here. And I shouldn't have given him a thumbs up really, but he did get a turret. But we'll take that. It's another win. So now I'm going to show you a couple of things players tend to do quite a lot in PvP. And that is focus the leader and have leader combats and completely and utterly ignore the objectives. But doing that, you're just going to lose the game. Especially in 2 versus 2, because you might have an opponent who's probing away, chipping away at the turrets, and then you'll end up losing it. And I'm going to show you a classic example of how that happens now. So Luke's looking ultra aggressive. As I talked about earlier, I'll always wait to see how my partner is. Ultra aggressive. So I throw down some support troops with him there. Looking to see what he does. I've got my adrenaline up with Jin, and I'll probably cover him with that as he moves in. Drop down my grenadier behind, just throw down some more support. I've got nothing to worry about this right side yet, but I am a bit vulnerable because I've used up all my health energy there. Throw in my adrenaline rush. That's going to be a good push on that left side. Luke backs off for some bizarre reason, but we have got a good push top left. Take care of the Rocket Trooper. Now, I've locked into Dengar, but bottom right hand corner you'll see there's a light tank doing some work. Now deploy another light tank. So by the time I actually get back there, because I've been too busy caught up in trying to kill Dengar, you'll see that the turret is going to be destroyed. Now Luke obviously was going to be a bit pissed. Sorry Luke, we didn't mean to, but I had to show people what this does. And they're the kind of things that cost you in a game. If you're so focused on the leader, it leaves you vulnerable and exposed, as it did there. Because there's no need for me to get Dengar, no need for me to chase him down like that, but you know, that was a need. Speaking of chasing him, doing a quick runner here, so to make up for it, I'll do a suicide rush on the turret, take the turret down to half health. Reason why I did that was 2 things. One, probably the most important one, is I haven't seen a repair droid deployed at all here. So that tells me they haven't got one. So I'm quite safe to use my airstrikes on enemy units for covering. So now, because I've done some chip damage on that top right, we're pretty in a good situation with 1 minute 20 seconds to go. They've done a little bit of work on our left side, but their right side is ultra vulnerable. So I'm now throwing my Wookiee Warrior. They've thrown down some assassins, ooh, scary. So I'm going to go for a push here, drop down my adrenaline rush, and just go for the turret. Picking away, pick up the health pack, thank you very much. Beating it down. Dengar's focus on me, but the Wookiee Warrior dies. 1 swing to go, but we've got 55 seconds to go. We are now in double energy, so that turret really is on its knees. All we need to do now is defend the left side, and then I'll drop a tank just ahead now. There's no need to deploy a tank on those Blazemen. No need. 40 seconds to go. That is what I want to do. Take down that turret with that tank. That way now they're on the back foot. and have it all to do with 30 seconds. A strong push coming now from the Rebels on the right side. The game's going to be over. And this is a miracle, which is very rare in these games. They can't do anything about this. So all we need to do now is defend and hang on for the last 20 seconds, which we're going to do now. Luke's got no health. He should really just die and get it over with, so he can respawn for the final few minutes of the seconds of the game. But as you can see there, 9 seconds ago, we go to Rocket Trooper. I'll throw in a grenade to take care of him. Goodbye. Actually doesn't actually kill him. Can you believe that? Boba Fett comes in because he's a bit angry. Dengar's angry. It's GG. So important plays there. So most people would tend to drop their light tank on the Blazeman just to attack them, but that would be a misplay. The reason is you can absorb that damage, and with such a short space of time to go, the critical thing was the objective, which is to take out the turret. You've done all that chip damage, there's no repair on it, and that gives you the win at the end of the day. And that's the kind of things you want to be going for. Okay, here's an example now of how I do a successful push. Again, take into account everything I said earlier on about being mindful of your partner. Are they aggressive? Are they defensive? How do they play? Cassian's looking a bit passive to me, so tells me he's more defensive focused. I throw down a grenade just behind that barrier. That way it isn't going to get caught in any TIE fighter blast. But look at the map now. Boba Fett's top left. Kallus has just died. Opportunity right side to make a real successful push. I'll drop down my adrenaline rush. All I want is that turret. Everything's locked onto the Wookiee warrior and the droid there. They're now focused on me, but it's going to be too late. I'll just beat down this turret. The droid goes off. Bang goes the turret. Quick as that. And in this final clip, we're going to talk about positioning. So we've got 18 seconds to go. We're 1-0 up. Our turret is at half health, so it's vulnerable. They've got a massive push coming down this left side. 10 seconds to go. What I'm going to do is now is throw myself right in the way, take down the lead if I can, but throw myself in the way, get all the enemy to focus on me, everything on me. That way it keeps it away from the turret. Notice my positioning just in front of the turret. That way we manage to hold on for the win at their death. It really is all about your positioning in these games sometimes as well, and being smarter and also playing smarter. So I hope you found the video useful in some aspect. Just remember, PvP is about being aware, using the map, checking out your partner. Are they aggressive? Are they passive? All those kind of things, and then adapting your play style to making a difference in the game. Now you've seen me play all these random games here, and this has been the outcome, and it's been pretty good to be honest with you. And yes, I've lost some. That happens, and there's nothing you can do about it. Either people have been overpowered, or the decks are underpowered, or whatever the reasons are, the reasons. Putting those reasons aside, in a game that is balanced in terms of they're the same level as you, for example, or maybe a level higher, or 2 levels higher, you're in with a chance to win. So this is the kind of stuff that you can do to make a difference. So check out my 2v2 videos, watch how I position myself, watch when I make my push. I always use these rules when I play online games like these, and it helps greatly. Anyway, thanks so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. May the Force be with you.